Hello.
Oh, the moon.
Yeah, because the sun's over there, so even the sun's over there, but it just shows that our Earth is always rotating on its axis, I guess. But if we're tilted, then shouldn't the sun be tilted to like there or there instead of north and south? Should it be tilted to like northwest and southeast? Because of the axis that we're on? Why does the clouds have to block the moon now? Jesus! If you realize how high up the clouds really are, you get kind of scared of them. Especially if you're scared of heights and you get scared of like looking up at the sky, even though it's beautiful, you still just have to imagine our gravity just being totally destroyed and utterly damaged, and us just going up and up and up, and the clouds are just there. And once you go above the clouds, you basically can't breathe because that's the highest point that the air goes. Our atmosphere still goes to there, but no, never. Where is that moon? Where is that moon? I named it that moon. Well, let me just show you the clouds. Yeah, those are pretty high up. Never imagine. Comments right now. No, I think it's too earth. God damn, son. Oh no, here is that moon. I found that moon. That moon. Where is it? I can't find it on my screen. It's like, okay, just look, Todd. It's kind of positive. Clouds are scared. You'll get scared of that because those are actually pretty like high, like 33 to 3,300,000 feet up, maybe. Maybe not even close.
Maybe not even close. Maybe a little farther.
Yeah. No, but I'm doing a live stream right now named Down Moon. I just took a picture of the sky for the thumbnail. Because I'm like looking at it like, the fuck? Why can I see the dark side?
You're doing a live stream for what?
Just showing that moon. I do random live streams. And then there's that moon. I do random live streams. And then there's the basics. Yeah, basically, if you look at it very hard for a long time, you could actually see the dark side of the moon, which is kind of freaky. Axis, and since we're rotating on an axis, shouldn't the sun be rather northwest and southeast instead of north and south? Because the compasses are on a magnetic pole.
Okay.
It's red arrows
I'm not at school
magnet.
yet, so I don't feel like learning. So I'm not gonna stay at this bus stop. Tell Gio that I'm at the bus stop.
Okay. Well, you heard him. He doesn't want to learn. But yes, it's our compasses are on a magnetic pole, which is the South Pole and the North Pole. The sun is actually the magnetic pole, cause that's where we determine our North and South Pole. The places that are coldest is where the sun rises first, but then it's colder when the sun rises first. Now, when it rises higher, then it's warmer. So yeah, just think about that. I'm gonna post another video on this in like a couple of days. I don't know if even this video is gonna be able to get posted up because I don't know my data. I know I have unlimited, but fuck that. It's crazy. So crazy. It's weird too. Have you ever thought about that? Just like gravity going literally haywire and being utterly destroyed, or magnetic pole would never work again, or Earth would technically explode or be cut in half with lavas, like the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 enemies, and then basically we would just be sucked up there, or if it just gets flopped around, then it would be us being pulled up there. And then just think, like, look how high that plane is flying. somewhere over there. If you could see it, just post it in the comments. Like, look how that plane's flying. It hasn't even touched near the cloud. Oh, because Angel didn't want to learn what I'm talking about in the live stream. Jesus!
What?
I'm live streaming about the moon. Because you could basically right now, it's all the way up there instead of all the way over there. So, and you could see the light and dark side of it. And then you can see the craters in it and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah. You don't want to learn either, do you?
Nope.
Oh, funny. Funny. I want you guys to tell me if you couldn't even hear me in this talking, or do you want me to like yell? But yeah. Recommend this. Can you please recommend my channel to my friends? To your friends, I mean. God. Yeah. It might not be good lighting, but outside is actually the best lighting I have right now. I'm waiting for my bus on school day. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah. Yeah, but no. Have you ever thought about that? The gravity going haywire just pushed us out. What would the clouds basically do then? Would they cushion our fall? Would they be basically ground like this and splatter us like we would off the Tri-State building if we landed on cement? It would basically be a gigantic pizza. The blood would be the pepperoni and the skin would be the cheese. Wait, what would be the sauce? Oh yeah, the organs. Then what would be our crust? Oh yeah, the bones. A human pizza. Wow. Cannibalism. And yeah, what would happen if we grab onto a tree? Would it basically just keep pushing us up and up and up, and we would uproot our tree? What would happen to everything else? Would everything else go up, or would everything else stay down? Something to think about. Because like Einstein, or who? No, it wasn't Einstein. It was somebody who said, the person who discovered quote unquote gravity, and then how the apple fell on his head. Sorry for swearing, but I just do that sometimes. But no, what is his name? Post that in the comments. Yeah, I'll be checking. Don't worry, I check every single video. I check them like once a month. No, yeah, I haven't been checking them yet. That's probably why I'm a sucky YouTuber. I only have one subscriber, probably, most likely. But yeah. Because if you think about it, what are really clouds? Are they just basically the cotton balls of the sky, or are they basically the cement, the ground of the sky? You know what I mean? Like, can you actually put a foundation on there and have it float, or would it just fall through because they're cotton balls of the sky? Or if it's so dense that the cloud pushes you up instead of rather down? What if it slows your fall and it just creates a strip stream behind you? Basically, like what happens to jets when they go through clouds. Like that strip stream is actually the clouds on the jets. Because clouds are just chemicals that we can see. Yeah, actually the clouds are chemicals that we can see, but the jets stir up those chemicals, and then the wings catch them, and then the front catches them, and then after the fronts, because that's why there's a exact like that can literally pierce you easily. Like you tap it, it's gonna pierce your finger, because it's that much. It has to split through the clouds, so that there's not much drag on it from the clouds staying on, because they're so slow moving. But yet they push at a high rate of speed for some reason. Because if you move around, the clouds look just like a picture drawn in the sky. Basically of nothing. It's just white dots and uncolored parts of a paper. But like right there. What's that? Like right there, it just looks like it just looks like white dots on a blue line, a blue piece of paper, or blue coloring on a white piece of paper. Like you know what I mean, right? So really, it doesn't make sense if if it doesn't have that on, because then it'll have so much drag that it won't even be able to reach near the speed of sound. Because like I think that's 1,200 miles to break this speed barrier, which that puts you up 50 miles per hour because of how much you could split through the atoms and everything. But if you get higher than the speed of light, then you could actually split through the atoms. No joke, you could actually split through the atoms, and if you blow up, you will blow up at an atomic level. I know I'm trying to sound smart here, but just go with it. Heads up, I'm only in 7th grade and I know all of this. And the physics of it, the physics of the front of it splits through, yes, particles and everything, but splits through chemicals just like the sky. Because our atmosphere is just made up of chemicals and chemicals and chemicals. Particles of chemicals, atoms of chemicals. I don't know. Then the clouds are just extra chemicals that go up, or like the chemicals in rain go up into the clouds. Because they're basically just chemical cotton balls of the sky. Just think about that. Oh my god, that actually is bright. Oh wait, this is a good time. Somewhere right on that cloud over there, there's a strip stream, or a jet created a strip stream. Well, you guys can't see it. Yeah, there's a jet created a strip stream because they can't put those pointy parts on the wings, or else it'll just make the wings have more drag, because then they'll hang down because of the more weight, and the length of it would not weigh down the metal, but it would bend down the metal, because the more length you have, the heavier you are. It doesn't matter how tall you are, how heavy you are. It's your length. That's what's gonna make you go haywire. That's why the planes, big planes, wings flap up and down. Sometimes when you're going through turbulence, it's because they have too much length on them. It's not the width. It's not that the metal isn't strong. The metal is pretty strong in that, but it's just the weight, the width of it is making it go up and down, and then the turbine on it is just creating extra weight, so it pulls it down more, but then it's made to pull up more, so then it'll pull up, then it'll keep on going down when it's in turbulence. Turbulence is just pockets of air up there. Air like down here. It's kind of weird. I wonder if there's pockets of air in space that you can actually breathe in. But no, because space does have air. It does have hair. 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 Yeah, it has hair. But no, space does have air. We can't get in. We have things to recycle the air. Carbon dioxide, because if you breathe that, you will actually most likely die. And if you, let's say, go to space and that you find some turbulence up there, and you're wondering that, I'm pretty sure that you won't be able to breathe in it, because it's probably just a pocket of air like we are down here. But the air we have down here is limited. But since we have a lot of plants, we have a lot of trees, it keeps on going through those leaves and keeps on getting moisture, humidity, something like that. And then it just goes back out through the tree. And then when a tree dies, it releases any air that it's ever got. So it releases twice as much air than we have here, because it basically collects that and recycles that more than we can even breathe in. I know. And when you're talking, if there's a dead space in your lung, right? That's where air doesn't go into. Your lungs don't fully inflate with air. You need to keep some air in there. Your lungs need to keep some air in there, or else you'll die, because they'll collapse. Then you can't breathe in. No matter what. Literally, once something collapses, it's going to be hard to get it up, but once your lungs collapse, that's it for you. That's it. I'm sorry. But yeah. Then after that, it's really just... First we go from that moon. Oh, look. That moon's out. That moon's out. He's there. Yeah, like, you see what I mean? Like, you could kind of see that moon. That moon's dark side. Okay, here, I'm gonna look at it for a long time so you guys could have time to pause it. Okay, yeah. So you guys should have time to pause it, look at it, and you'll see the dark side of the moon. You'll kind of see like an outline. But what I'm thinking is that the outline is from the other sun's light, because stars are basically sun's light traveling. That sun can already be dead 4 trillion years ago, and its light is still coming here because light takes time to travel. Like, let's say, like, not what we have here. Like, light is instant, it is spontaneous. I think that's what I mean. Instant and spontaneous, I guess. Because atmosphere that'll project that light, because it always has light in it. No matter when, it'll always have light in it. So that's why whenever we light up, it just gives those light particles more power, so then it shines it. Like, yeah, I guess you actually get what I'm saying. So then that's why you can't see the dark side of the moon pretty well. But if you look at it, you can. Just because of light traveling. Like, it's turning into a half moon right now, and you can still see the craters. But how is it this time and it's up there instead of down over? It's up there instead of down over there. Weird, right? It's just because of winter. Winter actually makes our Earth spin faster, but the sun spins faster. I mean, the sun has less light, and then the nights are longer. Which in summer, our Earth spins slower, which means the days are faster. I mean, the days are slower. Winter is when it slows down because of all the coldness. Whenever you have something spinning, it creates heat off of it. Friction, basically. Get that cold, it'll start spinning slower and slower because it can't create as much energy as it is going around in the heat. So when in winter, the days are slower, but the nights are faster, because at night, it'll be hotter than at day, because of, I think it's the moon radiating. I don't know. You guys are just most likely just looking at the beautiful view up in the sky. Yeah, this is probably one of my longest videos. This is one of my longest videos. Sorry I'm not looking at you guys, but I'm looking at the magnificent view. Like, I just woke up at 5:30, right? And I'm already like this. Okay, take this for example. See that cloud right there? Compare it to that cloud right there. That cloud is shadowed by those clouds. See? I hope it's about time to go. See ya. Scully out. Let the Skull Destroyers destroy.